Greetings, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Video Scope for May 2020 by Amma Lightworker. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please remember to turn on the notification bell. This way you are going to be notified every time that I upload videos and every time that I go live. These are general readings. You may want to hear the video for your rising sign and moon sign because you are going to be getting additional information. You can always contact me for a private reading, www.amalightworker.com, or email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. Now, there's two ways for those of you who would like to get an additional reading. I have already uploaded a reading for each sign of the zodiac. It is an Akashic reading, and it is available for download and purchase through Vimeo. The link for the Vimeo's videos is posted down here below. Or you may choose to join the membership program. If that's the case, the membership program will give you an additional reading, a second reading for each sign of the zodiac, which is going to be twice as long. There's going to be different tiers with different perks. You may click on the join button right here next to the subscribe, or if you scroll down in the show more description box, you're going to find a link to join. With that being said, now I'm going to focus on this reading for you, Leo. The general meaning that I am picking up for you has to deal with you dealing with lies, illusions, or having to distinguish between the lies, illusions, and facts being presented to you. Your feelings are going to be ever changing. They're going to be constantly changing. So there is some sort of an instability about how you feel. You are going to be going through even maybe you're going to give more importance to what you don't have, what is lacking. So it feels like a huge shift is happening. You may also feel hurt, but on the other hand, I also get a lot of support to support you through whatever you are going through. And there's also the promise of more money to come in, or the promise of solid work ahead, recognition, and also improvements in your life. You eliminating from your life negative people, toxic forces, improving your health, letting go of anything that gets in the way of you improving the quality of your life, mind, body, and spirit. That was the general feeling that I had for you. Now I will break this down. So I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tune in to hear what my spiritual team has to say about this, Leo. The moon, and we are also going to be having a super full moon again in May. I forget the details of the exact date, but that could be particularly significant to you. To me, the moon signifies inner emotions, inner feelings, internal disturbances. When you get this card, it means that an area of your interest at this time could be changeable or could be deceptive. Sometimes it means disquiet, dread, boredom. It means having to distinguish the truth from an illusion, unveiling or uncovering the truth. What your feelings, how you feel during the day, may be changing how you feel about it at night. So your feelings are going to be very changeable. And sometimes, to me, is also a very psychic card that talks about your intuition, your intuitive and psychic gifts, and also getting important messages in your dreams. So now allow me to tune in so I can hear my spiritual team why this card showed up for you, Leo. For some of you, it's going to be about where is it that you may have been in denial? Where is it that you may have been lying to yourself? Now it feels like you're going to be looking at anything that no longer works, anything that no longer makes you happy. For some of you, you may be dealing, and I got a similar message for other signs as well, you may be dealing with misinformation, gossip. You could be uncovering or discovering the truth about someone or about a circumstance. This could be things that have already happened, but maybe you didn't have the full picture then. Now you're going to have more proof or more facts, and you're going to be in a situation where the truth is going to be staring you in your face. So there's not going to be any more room for denial. For some of you, you may be thinking of confronting somebody with the truth or with a fact, but maybe you don't know how to do it, you don't feel so sure, maybe you are afraid, you don't know how to go about it. You may be feeling like somebody let you down, a circumstance let you down, or you may be feeling like you thought it was going to turn out to be different, and you could start to feel disappointed. You are going to, for some of you, it could be in regards to a child. Maybe they lied about something and you could be feeling hurt or disappointed from it. It could be that in the workplace, you could feel disappointed by a circumstance. It could be about a fight, a litigation with a coworker, a boss, or a supervisor. It could be about some sort of a project that you are getting ready to present to people. A presentation, a YouTube video, a book, something that shows up for revision, or even something that you thought you passed. Could be about the grades of a course that you are attending, and now you have to redo it. Maybe you didn't pass the first time around. It's very important for you to look at where is it that you give yourself credit, where is it that you give yourself less credit that you deserve, and where is it that you give yourself more credit that you deserve? Where is it that you have been putting your trust? Have you been depending on other forces, other people other than you? There's going to be some issues about trust, about truth, and deception that are going to happen, and you may have to address them. As I said, this is a general reading. It's going to be different circumstances for different Leos, but for some of you, these situations already happened. Right now, emotionally though, you still need to process. Maybe these emotions now need to come to an end. You need to make peace with what happened. What happened, and it feels like now you have to draw your lesson from it. Who are the people that you trust? Is it a partner, a business partner, a friend? Do you trust your path? Do you trust whatever information is being presented to you? Some of you could be consulting with a psychic about it. You may be getting dreams or a premonition. Some of you are going to be feeling like this is how the situation feels, okay, but this is what my gut feeling is telling me. For some of you, it may be time for you to follow your instinct, to follow that gut feeling. If something doesn't feel right to you, maybe there is something to it. So don't ignore that feeling. The next card that you have is the Five of Cups. To me, it means feeling brokenhearted, feeling disappointed. You could be feeling disappointed because you thought that the outcome of a situation was going to be more, but it turned out to be less. It means crying over spilled milk. And it means that you are focusing on what is not there anymore, what is not available to you anymore. You're focusing on what you don't have or what you should have had by now, and you're forgetting, the things that you already have, to feel grateful for the things that you already have. So basically, it means if you decide to look at the cup half empty, okay, you're going to see the other side. Look at the cup half full. Turn your back onto emptiness, and fullness is coming. For many of you, it's going to be about, maybe it's going to be very hard and difficult to tap into that sense of gratitude. Tapping into the sense of gratitude, it is one of the laws of manifestation. But for some of you, how can you be grateful when you are hurting, when you are dealing with gossip, when you are dealing with misinformation, when you are dealing with your own feelings of mistrust? How can you be trusting a partner if that's the case, a spouse? How can you trust a situation if you don't have all the factors, all the numbers? And for some of you, you may be feeling like taking a chance right now without having maybe a backup plan could be too risky. It feels like for some of you, you may be regretting spilling your guts to somebody or to a group of people. You could maybe accidentally you're going to spill the truth about something and it was meant to be a secret. Other people could be spilling your secrets at this time. Maybe one word too many could be spoken that later you are going to be regretting that. You may be regretting talking too soon about your plans. Maybe you needed to wait and you uncovered something that maybe was meant not to be seen by the public, or it wasn't meant for some people to hear or find out. You are going to be going through a cycle of regrets. You may be going through feelings of, I regret doing this, I regret doing that. But the more you're going to wrap yourself in sorrow, the more you're going to be drowned into it. Remember that you have free will. Everything happens for a reason. And maybe something needed to happen so that you can open your eyes, so that you can understand maybe you don't need this person, maybe you don't need this group of people. Maybe you need to focus on a different circumstance. If this circumstance you thought was going to give you more, the outcome was going to be different, did not work. And that's how a shift is going to happen for some of you. You could be, for some of you, it's going to be in terms of traveling or moving, or in regards to a home, a property, an inheritance, that there's going to be feelings about it. You may be still dealing with the emotional outcome of some sort of a breakup. It could be about still dealing with the outcome of a certain divorce. But for some of you, the breakthrough is going to be about you finally finding a successful way to set yourself apart. To set yourself apart from maybe to be noticed in the workplace. So you're setting yourself apart in the business, or in the business sense. For those of you who have a business, how to set yourself apart. What is unique about you, so you can drive clients and money toward you, so you can drive opportunities toward you. Some of you are going to be putting your sorrows into pen and paper. Some of you are going to be channeling that into some form of a creative art. But again, you may have a tendency to drown in your sorrows. For some of you, these are tears of release. Something that maybe you have been waiting for it to happen finally happens, and even though it may be good news, you are still going to feel emotional. A lot of bridges are going to be crossed. A lot of boundaries are going to be crossed. And maybe that's awakening for you to start redefining your boundaries. Okay, how much you allow other people in your life, how much they allow you in their life, and to kind of even to strengthen your psychic boundaries as well. The first card is a very psychic card, because this is a general reading. For some of you, you may be picking up on emotional disturbances of other people. Doesn't mean that anything could be happening to you. Your life could still be the same, but psychically, you could be absorbing a lot of other people's energies. And this could be, for some of you, it's time for you to start looking into meditation, holistic ways. What can you do to strengthen your psychic boundaries so that the pain of other people, disturbances of other people, you don't have to take it so deeply in. You will learn how to detach. So that's what I keep getting for some of you Leos. You could be breaking apart right now. Maybe you're going to be ready to live on your own, leave a relationship, leave a partnership situation, leave a business venture behind, or even setting up to have your own company, or setting yourself up to have your own business, or being self-employed. The next card is Nine of Pentacles. It's a great card, even though, you know, emotionally there's a lot of going on. Look at this. And then your luck changes for the better. And I keep getting between May and September. Anything that you thought you don't have or you needed to succeed in your life, anything that gave you disappointment, not only is going to heal, but you're going to have more of. Nine of Pentacles to me represents lack, money, solid work comfort, you creating little by little your own little paradise, small indulgences. Sometimes it also represents a car, a house, a new office. It is the proverbial golden watch that people receive when they retire. It represents rewards and recognition coming to you from your work. And to me, this card might also represent getting news. When I get a bird, okay, to me it means getting news or important information that could prove to be lucky, or maybe the news that you expected. Something will start to rebuild. For those of you who maybe had to go through ups and downs financially or even financial losses, it feels like between now and September, you are going to be making up for the losses. Some of you could be switching entirely to working for a new department, a new company, and some of you could be, it feels like an investment will now start to give you some profit. You at this time have to look at anything that you could be purchasing as an investment. If you're taking a course, is that an investment? Because it's going to teach you something that is very important to you. It's not just for leisure and fun. If you are investing in a new car, is this new car going to be of a good quality? Okay, maybe that's how money needs to show up. For some of you, you gotta spend some money. Focus on the quality of what you are purchasing. You may be dealing with recalls, a product being recalled. You may be hearing news about that, but that could also be happening between May and September. You are asked at this time to keep receipts, and I got a very similar message for another sign as well. Receipts of anything you may be purchasing. If you are purchasing anything that is major, like a home or a car, make sure that you are consulting many different professionals, okay, before you make that purchase. For some of you, the good news is going to be about a pregnancy. This could be you, this could be your spouse, this could be someone else around you. I have a sense of many of you spending time outside, enjoying nature, relaxing. It feels like reaping the rewards of something that you are doing, but first in an emotional sense. So first you had that disappointment and the heartbreak, then the situation is going to turn around, and then it feels like good news, clarifying of any information, clarification on any miscommunication will take place. The promise of money yet to come in is going to be active between May and September, because there's different Leos, and that's going to happen at different times. But between now and May, you are bound to have a significant amount of money coming your way. This could be getting a raise, getting a better job. You could be selling something that's going to make you a lot of profit, a car, a business, a home, selling the rights to maybe something that you are creating now. Maybe you are working on a book, maybe you are creating something else, maybe you're inventing something that eventually you're going to be able to sell it, and it's going to increase your profit. Something good is in the making, and I even get a sense that for some of you, it's going to be about, I don't know how you're going to be meeting somebody, how that's going to happen. For right now, we are in quarantine. But for some of you, between now and September, either you're going to be proposed to, or you may be thinking about proposing to somebody, or you could be finding yourself in love. You are going to be thinking about reinventing yourself in some ways. The next card is improving your health. So the meaning of the card is your health, or the health of a person that you have questions about it, will improve. If that's the case, you are asked to ask for help, assistance from Archangel Raphael, but also do ask for assistance from your own guardian angels so they can speed along the recovery. You are urged when you get this card to make more healthful choices. Okay, if you are called to do some sort of a detoxing program or juicing, okay, then go for that. Usually before you start a diet, you have to go through like a detoxing for a couple of days and then emerge on that diet. If you are called at this time to release harmful foods, toxins, any substances that you may be addicted to, any other things that you may be addicted to. You may be addicted to negative thoughts. You may be addicted to negative patterns. Maybe something in your daily routine needs to change because it's not so healthy. We all have addictions to coffee. And even overworking can be an addiction. So for a lot of you, this is a card that will redirect your energy into anything that you need to heal. A person, a relationship, anything that you need to let go of. Negative people, negative forces, negative energies, negative, unhealthy practices. What do you need to remove? Cut off in your life so that the quality of your life improves, not only in your body with your health, your emotional health, your mental health. And for some of you, it feels like whatever breakup is going to happen could be with a friend, a spouse, a lover, the breakup of a contract or the breaking of a contract or an agreement. It feels like it could be that blessing in disguise, because you are going to figure out a way to do it on your own, or other people are going to show up to help you. You could be taking care of that time or supporting in some way somebody who maybe they are going through something with their health. Maybe they are the ones who have addictions and they're trying to quit, and you are going to show up to support them in this journey. Something that you have done before will now return to you and will repay you. Could be work that you did in the past. Maybe you're going to get results. Maybe you're going to get compliments. Maybe you're going to get accolades about it. But it feels like you may find yourself working very hard in the next 3 months, starting from May. And it's going to give you results. So focus on clearing yourself, okay? Energetically, emotionally, whatever you need to do. If you need to hire a professional, or even if you need to find a new support group, if you need to find a new organization to belong to, new friends. So it feels like a huge switch. Okay, a wake-up call. Something is going to happen. It's going to be like, see, this is a lie, this is a deceit, and you have whatever illusions you have been living, or anyone who lied to you or deceived you in some way. Something is going to happen that's going to be very clear to you. You may even get proof, but you are also going to get a lot of support about how to handle the situation. Okay, and if some sort of separation needs to happen at this time, it feels like the universe is going to support you, and this could be happening between now and the next 3 months. So blessing in disguise. This is how this feels for many of you Leos. Again, check out the video for your rising sign and moon sign. It's going to give you more information. Go to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. The link is down here below, or join the membership program and you're going to get an additional reading there as well. If you need to contact me for a reading, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. Thank you so very much for being here, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will connect with you in the next video. Bye.